AI app builders look magical, but most are unfortunately bluffing. Here's the truth you need to know before wasting weeks and spending thousands of credits utilizing these tools. AI app builders have definitely leveled up, and to give credit when credit's due, these AI app builders, especially in the last 6 months, have gotten smarter. I built 2 apps to test them out, which I'll credit another video, I'll put the thumbnail over there, which I talk about creating a dividend tracker app and a YouTube summarizer app with these tools. Tools like Base44 really impressed me with how they scaffolded screens, stitched together workflows, and even handled basic logic. For non-technical founders, this feels like a revolution. You describe what you want, and within minutes, you've got an interface, navigation, and even some data flow. Around about 10 to 15 years ago, you needed an entire dev team just for weeks to see this possible. But what looks magical on the surface often hides a big problem under the hood. So here's a real life example. When I was building my YouTube summary app, on screen, everything looked perfect. A clean UI, a transcript uploaded, a button for generating summaries, and it was saving everything. I thought, wow, this is working. This is pretty good, right? And then I tested it, and then the summaries were coming out as complete nonsense. And then when I checked the code, I realized why. The AI had generated mock logic. Fake functions that looked real but didn't process anything. So all the summaries that I was generating were complete garbage every single time that I was testing it out. That's the trap, because the app builder isn't technically wrong, it's just bluffing. It's giving you scaffolding, it looks like that it's working, but under the hood, there's nothing actually happening. So if you're not technical, you won't know. You'll just keep burning credits asking the AI to fix it, not realizing that you're polishing an empty shell. Let's say that you get past that and you actually have a working version. Now that you want to customize it, add a payment gateway or give the source code to your dev team, and that's when you hit a paywall. So these platforms often hold back key features like exporting clean code or even adding in a paywall to your app behind higher tiers. Even Base44 did this, unfortunately. Or worse, they give you code that's tied to their libraries. That means if you leave their platform, your app breaks. And ironically, this is where you need the most flexibility, because when you're moving from prototype to production, instead you're forced to either pay extra or rebuild from scratch. Now, I'm not saying that these tools are useless. In fact, they're actually fantastic, especially the latest ones which have come out. But if you want to build something with real users, real traction, and real growth potential, you need 2 things. The first one you need is technical guidance, so someone who can spot when the AI is bluffing and patch the code before it wastes your time. And number 2 is a scalable strategy, because rebuilding from scratch every single 6 months is the fastest way to burn your runway. So what I recommend instead with founders is that I recommend that we take the best parts of AI app builders, the speed, the idea to prototype flow, and combine it with real product architecture from day one. That way you're not locked in and you're not relying on fake functions, and if the AI falls short, we patch it up fast. You'll be able to get the benefit of rapid prototyping without the downside of being trapped in a system that you can't escape. So here's the truth. At the moment, AI app builders aren't magic bullets just as yet, but maybe in a year or 2, this might change. They're currently tools, very powerful ones, but without the right strategy, they're going to cost you more than they save. Don't go it alone. So if you're currently experimenting with these AI app builders and you need someone to help you bring your app idea to life in the shortest amount of time possible with some guidance, I can help you out with that. What I would invite you to do is to click on the link below to book a free call with me to discuss how I can personally help you bring your app vision to life in the shortest amount of time possible. The link is in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. This video has helped you out a lot. Smash the like button down below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.